Welcome to the Over the Top Designs Tuesday Night Throwback Series, round number 10, coming your way from Charlotte Motor Speedway. We are lined up, ready to go here at Charlotte Motor Speedway tonight. Should be a good one for the Over the Top Designs Tuesday Night Throwback Series as we get ready to go green flag racing for 89 laps tonight for round number 10. The 199 machine on the bottom of your screen right there inside the front row. Randy Arms outside here for this race start. Qualifying on the pole was that 199 machine as we get ready to go green flag racing here tonight. As we get ready to go back green flag racing this time by, here we go. Green flag will go in the air this time by. Randy Arms up front in the 199 machine. Outside of him, it's the Rob Haynes, Randy Arms front row. Green flag in the air, round number 10. Charlotte Motor Speedway for the Over the Top Designs Tuesday Night Throwback Series is green here tonight. Great start up front. Everybody up front right now, ready to go. You see them. Randy Arms, Rob Haynes up front, nose to tail. Oh, we got trouble off the turn 2 already. Car sideways into the outside wall. Was able to hang on to it, though. Great job as we look back. That was the 87. Justin Michael got a little high. Held on to the race car. Did a great job of gathering it back up. Rob Haynes side by side. Randy Arms underneath of him here. Down the front straightaway right now. Again, this is lap number 1 of the scheduled 90 on or 87 on the board. Lead change up front. Randy Arms to the front of the field. Randy Arms will lead. Randy Arms to the front of the field here tonight. Everybody fighting their way through here this evening. Everybody fighting right now as we continue to run at the moment. Everybody hanging on. Lap number 3 of the 87 complete here tonight. 3 of 87 complete. Right now you see Randy Arms taking over that race lead right now, doing a wonderful job. Leading the way is Randy Arms, Rob Haynes second, third Jeffrey D. Merck. Old Merkster right there in the number 60 Exxon machine sets inside the top 3. Mitchell Reeves in 4th. 5th right now, John Pensola. 6th, Justin Michael, Brandon Thornhill inside the top 7 here tonight at Charlotte Motor Speedway as they rock it down the back straightaway. Everybody hanging on right now. 4 of 87 complete this time by as they work their way around the bottom. Randy Arms hanging on. Jeffrey D. Merck there in second. Rob Haynes there, Merck in third. Right, Haynes in second. Top side right now as they fight through. 5 of 87 complete. What a race up front right now. The 199, the 83 front row. That's the 2 up front right now as they head down the front straightaway once again. Great battle at the front of the field right now. Great racing. Caution out. First yellow of the night, and it's going to be Schulte involved. First yellow of the evening. Schulte is involved here. Let's go take a look at it. Andrew Schulte involved there in that number 11 machine. First caution of the night after 6 laps. Looks like there was trouble up in front of him. He checks up and gets tagged from behind. Not quite sure. Is that Dylan Gomez involved as well in the 22. Try to piece together what happened here down into turn 1 and 2 to bring the first caution of the night out. Everybody hanging on. 7 of 87 complete. 80 to go. Guys talking about it being a little bit too tight here after the update for these guys. I think that's going to change the way these cars handle over the long run. As we got a caution on the Speedway, Victor involved as well. Let's take a look. I believe this may have been where this whole thing got started. Victor right there in that number 414 Folgers machine into turn 1. I think there's going to be a bit of contact, and right there he gets tagged on the apron. Oh, so that's what happened. Trouble happened in front of him. As that happened, man, wow. Merck in trouble here. What happened to Merck? He was up near the front of this field. See him wrecking behind him. Merck just hanging on. He's just going to kind of hang on there. Great job just keeping that car under him as the yellow flag come out. Merck actually off of pit road here, so Merck taking tires here. 8 laps in, guys, already taking tires. That's going to tell you how tight these cars are. If these guys are taking tires this early into the run, well, it's kind of shocking. But let's see if we can grab Rob Haynes, the leader right now. Hey, Rob Haynes, Matt up here in the booth. You got a copy. Hey, Rob, Matt in the booth. Hey, Rob, Matt in the booth. Get a copy, buddy.
I got you, Matt.
All right, man, I'm showing you the leader here. Are you surprised that some guys hit the pit road that time by?
No, I was just talking to Justin there. He was checking for damage. He didn't take tires there. He just got some fuel and check for damage, but he says he's good to go. And the other guys, I'm not too sure, but we only got a couple sets of tires here, Matt, so I got to kind of balance it out through the run here and see where we're at. And I don't know, I guess 25, 30 laps, somewhere in there, 25 laps from now.
Yeah, you know, y'all talked about the cars being a lot tighter this time around than normal. You think that's going to change the way you have to drive these things?
Yeah, you can really drive them hard, but what you end up doing is burning the back tires off, Matt. You can turn the car really well. It helps the car turn if you get hard in the gas, but you can hear those back tires screaming. They don't like it, and that's what I did there to get the lead back, but I'm not going to do that very often because it'll just eat the back tires off it, and I want to get through to the end of this race with the sets we got. So. And hang on to a spot up here in the front. So enjoying it. These cars, they're pretty tight, but you know what? They slow down pretty quick, so that tightness kind of goes away, and you can make up for it with the throttle. The car ends up a little bit slower, so it goes through the corner a little bit better. So it's, I don't know, I'm having fun driving it.
M4 man, what room would you like me to move you back down to, brother?
Bandit Motorsports, right at the bottom there. Thanks,
yeah,
man.
M4, buddy. All right, Rob getting moved down. Talking to Rob Haynes, your race leader right now. Haynes leading 9 of 87 complete here tonight. And right now, as we get ready for yet again another restart on the evening here, lap number 10 of 87 complete this time by. As we get ready once again for the restart, 10 of 87 complete, and we will get ready to go back green at flag racing here in one moment here tonight. As we get ready for yet another restart here in the Over the Top Designs Tuesday night Throwback series. Thank you to Over the Top Designs. Remember, don't look your best. Look over the top with Over the Top Designs. You can find them on Facebook at Over the Top Designs as well. But we're going to get ready to get this thing back going. We're going to go back green here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. We're 10 of 87 complete here tonight. We have lights off on the iRacing pace car. It's going to be Haynes, Randy Arms, Mr. Reeves, And Brandon the Man Thornhill in fourth. Judd Dangleson in fifth here. Here we go. Green flag gonna fly this time by. Green flag back in the air. Green will fly. Lap number 11 on the board this time by. Lap number 11 this time by as they come through. 11 of 87 complete. Rob Haynes out front, Thornhill right here in that number 68 machine setting in fourth at the moment. Great run for Thornhill. I gotta say Brandon Thornhill hanging in there in that number 68 white and pink machine fighting his way through. Battle for the race lead. Randy Arms gonna get around Rob Haynes off of turn 4 right here. Crossover by Rob Haynes. They'll battle down the front straightaway. Side by side for the race lead. New race leader, give it back to Mr. Haynes. Now Arms side by side. Reeves in the mix off of turn number 2. Still side by side for this race lead up front right now. Great battle at the front of the field here. Lap number 12 goes on the board this time by. Randy Arms going to peel out ahead of Rob Haynes. Haynes going to try to stay with them. Randy Arms in that Kraft Kmart machine. That's the 83. Mitchell Reeves closing down in the over-the-top designs. 02 machine right to his back bumper. Man, both those cars rocking the top side of the racetrack. Really stable those cars seem to be on the top. Jeff D. Merck right there behind him along with Trent Drum. Brandon Thornhill hanging on top side as well. Thornhill having a great run. Again, normally our broadcast partner Rachel Thornhill not here tonight because I was planning on not being here. We were going to go to the fair this week, but plans kind of changed, nights changed, which allowed me to show up and do the show here. So, not going to ask Rachel to come on after I done told her she had a week off. So, Randy Arms out front. Mitchell Reeves down low as well. Here we go. It's going to be Randy Arms, Mitchell Reeves alongside, battling for the race lead. 15 going on the board here in Charlotte. 15 of 87 complete here tonight. Here we go, continuing to run here, 15 of 87 complete. Caution, yellow flag, number 2 on the racetrack. Justin Michael involved. Let's take a look. Second caution of the night, 15 laps in. Justin Michael right behind Trent Drum here. Let's take a look at what happened. He's going to slide up 3 wide for a moment. Oh, and just ran out of real estate here. And wow. Caution number 2 here tonight. 15 of 87 complete. Yellow, or excuse me, I think that's yellow number 3 actually. 15 of 87 in the books here tonight. Let's go ahead and take a look here at our race stats so far with 72 to go. That is yellow flag number 2 on the evening. So far we have turned 5 laps of caution here in this series so far. Again, race number 10 here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway for the Lugnuts Over the Top Designs Tuesday Night Throwback Series. The race number 10 working their way through. So as we get ready to go back green flag racing here in just a moment, it's 17 of 87 complete here tonight. And we'll continue here under caution for the second time here this evening. Arms out front. Let's see who comes to pit road here just after 18 laps being complete here tonight. Lights on the pace car. So we are getting ready for yet again another restart here tonight. So as we get ready to go back green here, 17 of 87 complete here tonight from the Charlotte Motor Speedway. And we'll get ready to go back green here once again. We will get ready to go green one more time. Light's going to go off on the pace car. So lights off here, getting ready to go 19 on the board when we go back green this time by. And it has been a crazy race. You see it, Reeves, Randy Arms, Brandon Thornhill, Rob Haynes, Jeffrey Merck, top 5. And we got a couple of guys, Victor Barlett, Trent Drum, Andrew Schultz, Justin Michael, and John Pansula, all taking tires on that stop as we are 18 of 87 complete here tonight at Charlotte. We will continue to move right on. As we get ready to go back green again, 19 of the 87 complete here tonight. So 67 to go this time by, double file up front. Reeves and Arms going to be your restart leaders here tonight at Charlotte in the Over the Top Design Tuesday Night Throwback Series. We are ready to go once again, ready to fire this thing back up one more time here tonight. Here we go, restart coming. It's going to be 8302, front row, 199, 68, 60, and 95 back there as well. So here we go, coming to green this time by field side by side off of turn number 4. Once again, it's going to be Mitchell Reeves, Randy Arms, front row, lights off on the pace car. Here we go. Arms, Reeves, Rob Haynes, and Brandon Thornhill in the top 4. Green flag flying this time by. Green flag back out, back underway once again. 20 on the board of 67 this time by. 20 on the board of 87, excuse me, this time by. Mitchell Reeves follows back a spot. Jeffrey Mert, Victor Barlett right there with Brandon Thornhill in the mix as well. Now working the way down the back straightaway, 20 of 87 in the books. Danielson Gomez back there in the 22 camp. Schulte on the top side as well. Great run top side for Andrew Schulte. Everybody hanging on off of turn number 4. Nearly contact between those two. Down the front straightaway once again. Here we go. 21 of 87 complete this time by as they work their way through here on the bottom. Randy Arms out front leading the way. Rob Haynes second. Jeffrey Mert in third. Reeves in fourth this time by. Here we go. 23-2 on the board. Here's Merck, Reeves, Victor Barlett, Brandon Thornhill, Judd Danielson, Justin Michael, Brent Drum, and Dylan Gonez. So right now, Randy Arms hanging on right now up front, 22 of 87 complete this time by Jeffrey Merck in second, Rob Haynes in third, Mitchell Reeves in fourth, and everyone fighting their way through. Mitchell Reeves right there in that O2 machine, all over the back of Rob Haynes right now in the 199 machine. Great run right there off of turn number 2 this time by. Here we go, working our way through this time by. Everybody knows the tail right now. Great run up front, at least. Here comes Reeves underneath Haynes. That's going to be a battle for position back down the front straightaway once again. Side by side this time by. Great racing out front. Let's go a little bit of crank it up here. And over the top design Tuesday night throwback series. As you see Victor Barlett working his way forward, but Randy Arms leading. Here we go, crank it up here at Charlotte. And back here once again, and what an interesting situation here with Victor Barlett in fifth. Got the fresher tires, ran up into the top 5. Kind of thought he was going to storm through, but the lap times have fallen off to kind of mirror everybody else. Randy Arms leading, Jeffrey Merck in second. Very, very interesting how this has worked out right now. Meanwhile, Merck has come back through the field. Look at Merck inside the top 2 right now, putting pressure on Randy Arms, who is leading right now, 30 of 81 complete. Man, what a night so far for the Over the Top Designs Tuesday Night Throwback Series. Randy Arms up the racetrack. Merck going to come through. Arms to pit road. Fuel and tires on that number 83 for his first stop of the night. And what is interesting, Arms is diving down for fuel by my numbers. Haynes, Reeves, some more in the mix here. Brandon Thornhill, they should have to be diving down here pretty soon for fuel and tires as well. Arms on pit road right now. 4 tires and fuel on that 83 machine. Jeffrey D. Merck right now up front. Jeff D. Merck leading right now. Rob Haynes in second. Reeves in third. Michael fourth. Fifth is Victor Barlett and Brandon Thornhill running sixth at the moment here at Charlotte. Thornhill in the 68 camp right there. Victor Barlett hanging on as well. 32 on the board of 87 this time by. As we continue to run right now, Thornhill, Drum, Danielson, Gomez, Schulte, Arms, all right there in your top 11 at the moment. Right now, Jeffrey Merck hanging on in front of Rob Haynes, Merck, Reeves, here as well as Barlett, Drum, Danielson, Gomez, back here as well. Dylan Gomez in the 22. Schulte hanging on there in the number 10 car. That in 10th, that's the 11 of Schulte. Dylan Gomez in 9th. Judd Danielson going to slide back a spot here. Some of these guys, 33 lap old tires on board the Mellow Yellow Machine of Mitchell Reeves. Reeves hanging on as well right now as we are fighting lap 34 of the scheduled 87 here tonight. Right now, everybody hanging on nose to tail. Justin Michael back here, 3/10 off. You're going to have Brandon Thornhill in the mix, Trent Drum, Gomez, Dylan Gomez, Andrew Schulte, Victor Barlett on pit road, 4 tires of fuel. Jeffrey D. Merck continuing to lead. Jeffrey D. Merck leading, Rob Haynes in second. That's the way they stay right now as we continue to run at the moment. Single file right now, 36 of 87 complete this time by Rob Haynes in second and ninth in that 199 machine. Everybody hanging on right now is Jeffrey D. Merck, Rob Haynes right there in second. You see Haynes, Reeves, Justin Michael. Michael going to make a move underneath the Mellow Yellow Machine. Reeves, great move to the inside line. Justin Michael makes the move, nice and smooth. Justin Michael gonna get around the 02 machine. Great job, great maneuver, and he'll make the pass. As we all continue. We all continue to rock and roll. Here goes Justin Michael into third. He'll fall in behind Rob Haynes. We're continuing to rock and roll right now. 38 of 87 on the board. So right now, double file right now, Justin Michael underneath Mitchell Reeves at the moment. As we continue to rock and roll, you see Reeves in third. Jeffrey Merck leading the way right now with Rob Haynes closing the gap down about 1/10 of a second behind him right now. 39 of 87 complete here from the Charlotte Motor Speedway. And look at this. Jeffrey Merck starting to lose ground to Rob Haynes this time by. So right now it is going to be Rob Haynes closing the gap down on Jeffrey D. Merck. And what a fight it has been here at Charlotte. The 40 going on the board this time by. We all hang on, 40 of 87 complete this time by. You see Merck on the bottom of the racetrack. Haynes in second. You see Merck out front, 40 going on the board this time by. And Merck looking to walk away, capture a win here tonight. Dylan Gonez, Andrew Schulte right there behind him. Schulte underneath of him. Gonez going to lose a position right here. What a night we have seen here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway so far. 41 of 87 complete here tonight. And just a great evening of racing. Jeffrey Merck out front leading the way, pulling away at the moment. Doing a wonderful job getting by everyone here and steadily pulling away. Right now, Andrew Schulte right in front of Dylan Gonez. Gonez closing down. Gonez looks to go to the inside. Can't do it. Merck holding off Haynes right now. Haynes though closing down. Last time by, he was a bit faster. About 1,000 faster than Merck the last time. Nose to tail for the race lead right now between Jeffrey Merck and Rob Haynes. Those two still putting on a show up front. Not giving up is Merck or Haynes. What about Michael, Reeves, Schulte, and Gonez? Trent Drum back there as well. 44 on the board this time by. Everybody hanging on. 44 of 87 complete this time by. And what a battle right now. 44 of 87 complete. Great racing up front. We'll drop back through the pack a little ways here. Mitchell Reeves putting some pressure on Justin Michael. That's a battle as well. Off of turn number 4. Reeves going to jump up high just a little bit. Nothing doing there. 45 on the board this time by. And what a night. Here comes Reeves underneath the 87 of Justin Michael. Reeves going to pull alongside down the back straightaway. 50 to go on the 46 to go on the board here next time by. And we're going to start seeing guys come to pit road. I have a feeling before much longer. Haynes has been out there for 45 laps on his tires. So has Reeves. And again, tire fall off has been huge. Remember, Randy Arms came in about 14 laps ago and took tires right now 32.9 to the 33.1s. So what is interesting here is the tires seem to be equalizing out in about 15 laps. It's a very interesting situation here with these tires. These guys trying to figure it out. 2 seconds of fall off pretty quickly in these tires here tonight. And I'll be honest with you, I haven't really seen tires equalize out quite that quickly like we're seeing tonight. You come down 15 laps later, all the tires across the board are pretty much equalized out. Very interesting situation we're seeing as they run right now. 47 to 87 on the board. Great racing around the racetrack right now. 48 of 87 complete. Folks, we're going to go crank it up one more time here tonight. When we come back, it should be pit stops here from Charlotte. All right, back here as you're watching the 60 machine roll off a pit road here after his pit or onto pit road. Justin Michael right now out there as we're cycling through green flag stops. Haynes, Schulte, everybody has been on pit road as we're closing down on about 30 to go here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway tonight. What has been a fun race, been a very interesting one for these drivers. As the tires and whatnot, they've kind of fallen off quite a bit over a short period of time this evening. 36 of 80, or 56 of 87 complete this time by. 56 of 87 in the books this time by Justin Michael up front as well. Justin Michael there in the 87, good wrench machine. Ran across the stripe. Victor Barlett in there behind him, along with Randy Arms, Jeffrey D. Merck, and Andrew Schulte right now up front. So right now as we run 56 of 87 in the books, right now it's Michaels and Victor Barlett, Randy Arms, Jeffrey Merck, and Rob Haynes all in the top 5 this time by. Great racing right now, 30 to go this time by. Race leader Justin Michael still needs to make a stop. Victor Barlett can go a bit further, about 20 laps further actually. So Barlett might be in the secret sauce for a position here tonight. And right now, Jeffrey Merck gaining about a second on him a lap. He's 1.7 off of Barlett. Both those guys 1 lap down. So this should cycle once Michael goes to pit road here into Victor Barlett leading. But again, right now, until them tires even out, Jeffrey Merck closing in on Barlett quite rapidly right now. Here we go, 59 on the board. Justin Michael out front. Great race up front right now. There is Jeffrey D. Merck, fresh tires running down Mr. Barlett. Victor Barlett trying to hang on. Rob Haynes right here in the mix as well, along with Randy Arms. Everybody fighting their way through. Justin Michael, pit road in that number 87 machine. Again, Justin Michael on pit road this time by 4 fresh tires and fuel. Everybody hanging on right now. A 60 on the board this time by. Justin Michael right now, you see it there leading and on pit road right now. Great running right now. Jeffrey D. Merck up front still leading. On the board this time by. We'll have 27 to go here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. $60 on the board, 27 to go this time by. As we fight through right now at the moment, 61 going on the board. Merck still up front, hanging on. Barlett now dropping to 3rd as always cycles through. Again, pit cycle there, cycle Merck back up front. Not many cautions tonight. Here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway, it's been pretty mean and green. Right now, 2 cautions for 8 laps. Right now, Jeffrey D. Merck still leading the way right now. Great run for him. Gap 2 seconds. Right now, it's Andrew Schulte putting a little bit of pressure on Rob Haynes. That's for second. You see Schulte closing the gap down in that number 11 machine slightly. Victor back there as well. Now Victor is backed up a little bit. Tires starting to affect him more and more. He'll still have to make a stop before the end of this one tonight at Charlotte. Everybody trying to hang on right now. 82 of 87 complete. Thornhill right here in that number 68 machine trying to hang on right now inside the top 10. So Thornhill, it's been an interesting go for Thornhill here tonight. You kind of have to say, well, what could have, would have, should have for Thornhill here this evening. Whoa, camera controls are jacked up. What's going on here, Batman? Okay, we got it. Oh boy. We have lost it. Okay, we're good. Okay, continuing to run right now as we fight our way through. You can see it at the moment, and great racing action all the way around the racetrack at the moment. See Rob Haynes hanging on right there, having a pretty good run. Brandon Thornhill, Judd Danielson right there, as well as Dylan Gonez. What about Justin Michael on pit road, 4 laps down, and he just came back down pit road. Damage on that race car. He has had an issue. See if we can catch a shot. What happened to Justin? Something happened to Justin Michael, car on pit road. See, he comes down here, he's okay. Trying to use our fast forward feature here. Comes off of down pit road. Things, oh, what happened here? He's coming through. Did he get a pass-through penalty? No, just got loose and into the tire barrier. Wow, that car exploded on impact. And that car is done for the evening. So Justin Michael, his hopes of winning this one being dashed there by the pit road wall. Wow. Holy moly. So Michael on pit road. Merck still leading. There is Schulte. Haynes in second right now as we come to 20 to go. Really interesting race here tonight. 20 to go from the Charlotte Motor Speedway next time by. Everybody hanging on right now. Great battle right now. They're trying to hang on here. 68 of 87 complete here tonight. $68, 20 to go. Merck leads, Haynes second right now. Justin Jeffrey Merck leading right now. 19 laps to go this time by. Merck leads. Haynes second, Schulte, Reeves, Thornhill all right there as well. Schulte trying to hang on to a top 3 tonight. What about Mitchell Reeves? Having a pretty great run here for the O2 as well this evening. And we continue to run right now. Reeves out there, bringing the Thornhill, having a smooth run. Judd Danielson having a great run as well. What about Trent Drum back here? Just trying to hang on 1 lap down, trying to get that back before the end of this race with 18 to go. Jeffrey Merck out front. Merck on cruise control. Mrs. Merck going to be happy about this one, because Merck is just setting the sail at the front of the pack right now. Continue to rock and roll right now. And these guys still continuing to just lay down lap times here tonight. Man, what an evening for the Over the Top Designs with Tuesday Night Throwback Series. Few cautions in this one so far as we continue to run. And wow, 15 to go this time by as they work their way off of turn number 2. Jeffrey Merck leading the way here. Rob Haynes in second. What about Andrew Schulte? Mitchell Reeves back there in the 0-2. Brandon Thornhill. Judd Dangleson. Everybody's kind of evenly spread out right now. Coming to 15 laps to go. Going to be 15 to go this time by for the field. Right now as they fight through, 15 to go. Right now, 14 laps to go this time by. Jeffrey Merck out front right now, looking for another win here. But Merck just dominant, but behind them, everybody kind of spread out. There goes the 404 machine around Andrew Schulte, but he's going to be a lap down. That's going to be Victor Barlett, who is a lap down in the 414 machine here. Fresh tires, but again, a lap down without a caution. He's going to be out to lunch here tonight. Jeffrey Merck, 5-second lead. Andrew Schulte back there, as well as Mitchell Reeves inside the top 5 here tonight. And everybody doing a good job here, keeping this one clean all evening long with 13 laps to go. 13 to go in this one as they continue to work their way through here at Charlotte Motor Speedway tonight. Twelve laps to go. There is Reeves, Schulte, Haynes, Merck. Your top 5 here at Charlotte Motor Speedway here this evening. Jeffrey Merck on rails up front. You're watching Mitchell Reeves. Brandon Thornhill hanging in there as well. Having a pretty good run here tonight at the Charlotte Motor Speedway with 11 to go. It's Merck, Haynes, Schulte, Reeves, your top 4 here tonight this evening. Man, what a night we have seen this here. Coming to 11 to go here tonight. See the top 5 after 75 laps here tonight. Jeffrey Merck up there leading the way. And you see Brandon Thornhill just inside that top 5 here as well. And man, oh man, what an evening we have seen here this evening. Wow, and you take a look up there at the top 3. Merck, Haynes, Schulte, everybody just up front leading the way. Coming to 9 laps to go this time by. There's 9 to go this time by, and right now Jeffrey Merck 9 laps away from yet another win here tonight. Jeffrey Merck leading right now. Merck hanging on to the lead at the moment. Merck, Haynes back there in second, 4 seconds back. There's Schulte, Mitchell Reeves, and Brandon Thornhill all right there inside that top 5 positions. Victor Barlett in 6th, Trent Drum in 7th, Randy Arms in 8th, but Randy and Dylan Gomez right there in 9th. And what a run for everybody out there tonight. It's been pretty clean. The only big issue there was just Michael pounding the inside safer barrier at the end of pit road a while back. But man, that Exxon number 60 machine on cruise control here tonight. Seven to go this time by. So 7 to go this time by. Six to go this time by. Reeves back there after an incident as Reeves, back there inside the top 5. Brandon Thornhill going to drop out of the top 5. He hits pit road. Didn't have enough fuel to make it on board that number 68 machine. So Thornhill down pit road going to give up a top 5 position. What about Merck? What about Haynes, Schultz, Reeves? Do these guys have enough fuel to make it to the end here? Another 5 laps at Charlotte. Five to go. Five to go here. Five laps to go, coming to forward this time by Jeffrey Merck, Rob Haynes, Andrew Schultz out there, your top 3. 4 laps to go. And right now, Jeffrey Merck hanging on. 4 laps to go this time by. 4 away for Jeffrey Merck at Charlotte here tonight. Haynes and Schultz are trying to stay in touch. Right now, 3 to go this time by. Right now, Merck, Haynes, and Schulte, your top 3. 3 laps to go. Here we go, 3 to go, coming to 2 to go this time by for Rob Haynes and Jeffrey Merck. So 2 to go for Jeffrey Merck. Rob Haynes running second. But Merck, as long as he's got enough fuel in that number 60 machine, will bring her home with a win here tonight at the Charlotte Motor Speedway in round number 10. Here for the Over the Top Designs Tuesday Night Throwback Series. Merck off of turn 4. He's the white flag this time by. As long as he's got another lap's worth of fuel, he'll bring it home here tonight. Merck's going to hang on into turns 1 and 2. Jeffrey D. Merck hanging on right now. Rob Haynes in second. Schulte in third as he comes off of turn number 2 here tonight. Headed for 3. Jeffrey D. Merck. The Mercs are going to bring her home here through turn number 4. Checkered flag for the number 60 Exxon machine. Jeff D. Merck is going to outrun Rob Haynes and Andrew Schultz here tonight to bring it to the checkered flag. Haynes second, Schultz third, and that will be your top 3. 5.2 second gap for your race winner, Jeffrey Merck. 53 laps led here tonight. Let's get ready to talk to our race winner here in just a moment. Getting it done here tonight, Jeffrey D. Merck. See him thunder through here. Wow. You see Merck hanging on right now. He'll bring it to the pit, or right here to the front straightaway to celebrate Jeffrey D. Merck, your winner here tonight at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Congratulations to that number 60. All right, let's get ready to talk to Jeffrey D. Merck down here in the Extreme Sim TV booth. Merck doing a great job. Hey, Jeffrey D. Merck, you got me, buddy? Jeffrey D. Merck, you got a copy on me, buddy?
I do, Mr. Matt. What's up?
What's up, Mr. Murky Merck? Wow, what a dominant performance here tonight for you, buddy.
Yeah, I like it. They changed the setups on these cars where they're not as loose as they used to be, and it's very driver-oriented now instead of just throwing it in there and being able to slide it around. I think it's more like a real race car now, so kind of fits my driving style.
Yeah, and I noticed the tires would even off after about 12 laps. Extremely fast. There was a point in time he was out there on the racetrack, and you had like 30-lap-old tires, and there was a guy that had pitted, and he had like 15-lap-old tires, and your lap times were even because they'd evened off really quickly.
Yeah, I don't think the tires have the drop-off like they used to. My right front was pretty worn there at the end of that real long run. And one of the guys that was in our team speak was in there, and he said he got new tires and he really wasn't making up that much ground. So I was surprised how low my tires was, as good as it was driving. So I mean, no complaints. The old Exxon Rowdy 87 series over the top motorsports Chevrolet was good tonight.
Yeah, man, one of the more dominant performances I've seen out of you, really, to be honest.
Yeah, like I said, I really like these tight setups. I can drive the tight setups better than I can the loose ones, and they tighten this thing up, and it's right in my wheelhouse. So I hope they leave it alone for a while.
Cam Foreman, well, congratulations, Merck, bringing it to victory lane at Charlotte here tonight. Anybody you'd like to thank, buddy?
Yeah, big shout out to the wife in there watching the broadcast. Rob Haynes, Andrew Schulte. Oh, Rob gave me for a run for my money there for that long first run there. Over the top designs. If you're looking for a paint, don't look your best, look over the top. Look old John Henry up. He'll hook you up with what you need. Extreme TV, I think that's it, right?
You got it, buddy.
Yeah, I was like, I don't want to say this wrong. Extreme TV, old Matt up there in the booth, you always do a bang-up job. Always look forward to going back watching the race. Teammates, Ronald Klein, big shout out to Ronald. He hadn't been here a while. He's been putting real race cars together. I'm going to go up there in a couple of weeks and run a real race car with him. Mitchell Reeves for putting all this together, the 87 series, Brandon Thornhill, Redneck Squeak Arms, all the guys over the top. And I think I got everybody.
Yeah, Foreman, well, bang up job by you tonight, buddy. Bringing her home victory lane. Congratulations, 53 laps led, Mr. Jeffrey Merck. I feel like you need to stand up on top of the car, Merck, and just do a bow.
Yeah, if I could, I would.
10-4, buddy. All right, see you next week, brother.
See ya.
All right, Jeffrey D. Merck coming home with the win. Let's get Rob Haynes in second. Mr. Rob Haynes, Matt in the booth. You got a copy?
10-4, Matt.
10-4, buddy. Well, you coming home second tonight. Boy, Jeffrey Merck put a whooping on your boys tonight.
He did, Matt. Man, he led that pace there. That after that last pit stop, I don't know. I was just hitting my marks and trying to get good laps consistently, and he was just outpacing me. Congrats to Jeffrey on the win there. Good job, man. I had nothing for him when I came out. I don't know if I burned my stuff off chasing Andrew or not, but man, I just couldn't keep up with Jeffrey. So congrats to him.
Well, this is the first real race I've called with the 87 cars after the major update to them. I did do a plate race last Wednesday night and went back and looked, but that's not, we all know what plate racing is, right? I mean,
yeah.
So I'm actually perplexed just watching this these cars are almost their own beast now to even try to understand.
Yeah, they're different. That's for sure. They're nothing like the new cars that we're driving now in the Xfinity or Cup Series. It's a beast, and the way they've changed it now with this new build just came out last week. It's the car is definitely tighter, obviously, but Andrew there, he took 2 tires on that last stop, and he said it loosened it up a bit, and he was sticking with me, I think, until he got into the wall. It wasn't too much slower, so it was a strategy worth trying, and maybe we'll give it a shot at another race. But yeah, the car is a little bit tight. But like I said earlier in the interview, when I talked to you earlier, Matt, it's once the car slows down and you're off pace by a second or so, it's really nice to drive. It's not too bad at all.
Well, man, you brought that in Pure Store Chevrolet, number 199 in the P2 tonight. Good run here in round number 10 at Charlotte, buddy.
Thanks a lot, Matt. Can I give a shout out to a couple of people here?
Yes, sir, buddy. Go for it.
Well, first of all, thanks for you and Extreme Sim TV. We're loving it. I hope you guys stick around, and I'm sure it was a good show tonight. Early on, a little bit slow there at the end. I was hoping for a caution there at the end. That would have been nice, Matt. But thanks to Over the Top Paints and Designs, Mitch for doing everything he does to keep us all coming back and having fun. Bandit Motorsports, Bandit Racing, the team guys, we're having fun. Looking forward to next week. Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it.
10-4. Well, I've got an update for you, Mr. Haynes. I know we talk here and there about everything. There is a chance that I'll be at the fairgrounds for SRX when they go to Nashville.
Oh, that's going to be awesome, Matt. You're going to freaking love that. That will be amazing.
If I can time it out right, I might be able to do it.
Oh, man, enjoy if you do get a chance. That'll be fun.
10-4, buddy. Well, I'll tell you what, Rob, it was great to see you out there tonight coming home second. Like you said, a very interesting race.
Yeah, I think we got to let it play out for, this is just Charlotte. We're in this new build, and I think we'll, let it play out over a couple of tracks and see how it comes together. And I'm sure there might be a couple of updates in the future to the car and help us, balance this thing out. So everybody has a good time, and, we can all race together.
10-4, buddy. Well, we'll see you later on in the season, bud. Best of luck.
Thanks a lot, Matt.
All right, let's get Schultz up here. Oh, there we go. All righty, Andrew Schultz, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, P3 here tonight for you. New build. Do you like it? Did it go your way? Do you think it helped you, or do you think it hurt you?
Yeah, so we tried these out on Friday night. Couple of us did a race, and you definitely put a lot more stress on the right front. And knowing that in the first half of the race, I tried to nurse it, I guess, for the majority of that first run, and in hopes of only needing to take 2 tires and make up some of that ground back, which is what I did, and somehow wound up third out of that. But yeah, I mean, it just drives different. It's more planted to the track. It used to float across the surface, and you really had to drive the thing, and now it seems like it plows. So it's different, definitely a different driving style. But I mean, third place tonight, can't complain, right?
Not at all, buddy. Not at all. You can't complain at all here at Charlotte with the top 3, my friend.
Yeah, just doing what we can, and if we keep getting podiums, we'll see where that puts us at the end of the season.
10-4, man. Before I let you go, would you like to thank anybody? Anything you'd like to throw out there?
Yeah, hopefully anyone watching out there had a good time watching. I don't know how entertaining it was. We seemed to be all spread out there for a bit, but also on the plus side, not too many cautions. So thank you for broadcasting that. Hope it was fun to watch and do. And thanks to Loose Lugnuts and Mitch and everyone who puts on this 87s race. Hopefully we can get some more people out here. They're fun cars.
10-4, buddy. Well, we'll see you next week for round 11, buddy.
Appreciate it. Have a good night.
All right, folks, that's going to do it here. From round number 10 here for the Loose Lugnuts Over the Top Designs Tuesday Night Throwback Series. We'll see you next week for round 11. Until then,